Boom. Many of you guys are probably asking, "Hey, Colin, why you still filming upstairs? Why can't you go down to your basement?" And I'm like, well, my basement's a mess, and I don't want to clean it up. It's easier up here. I don't gotta leave my bedroom. Alright, guys, welcome to the video, welcome to the people, welcome to the holy grail of videos. A month ago or two, about a couple months ago, is a safer way to put it, I made a video talking about VeggieTales, a two-part series, why we need VeggieTales. So, if you guys didn't know, in Liberty, I watched a bunch of VeggieTales. Out of this series, I watched, Mo and the Big Exit, and Minnesota Kook, the second one. So I talked about Minnesota Kook being an interesting concept I wanted to finally check out. VeggieTales is really good for universal audiences, even my age. I mean, it's hilarious. I watched the Lord of the Rings special, Sumo of the Opera, the Jonah movie, which is a phenomenal movie, one of the best soundtracks I think any kids movie has. Honestly, it's a great story. Go check it out. Pirates You Don't Do Anything wasn't that good, but I feel like it's because it didn't follow the same VeggieTales format. We're the pirates who don't do anything. But, I mean, and then I watched a bunch more. I can't remember it all because I watched that much. I just did a couple weeks about it, and it was only supposed to be a week. I'm kind of messed up because if you guys know, yesterday I started the I released the trailer for Volume 2 of the Worst Movie Collection. It's going to be longer than my last one was 22 minutes. I plan for this one to be 45 minutes. Or if it goes more than 45 minutes, even 20 minutes, well, I'm going to make it a hip-hop series. Not a one-arm, a two-arm series. Waka waka. Alright, so, where am I at with VeggieTales and what I think about it? The new show is still good. It's not as good as the old one. I think where I'm at with VeggieTales is it's just a good show for anyone. Even their Instagram account's good. I mean, they're funny. It's funny things. VeggieTales is just perfect. As a show, it's perfect because they don't try too hard. They just don't try too hard. And I know, like, their first movie, it should be longer, but the company had to shorten it because they went bankrupt. VeggieTales. It's a great song. I think one of my favorite episodes out of it all was Sumo the Opera. It was about a it was a 45-minute episode, but the last 20 minutes of it was the Sumo the Opera story. It's like good story. And there was also an Easter episode I watched, but the story for Sumo the Opera, I don't know, it's just entertaining. The Minnesota Kook felt like it wasn't even a kid's film. It felt like this was something adults would like. And then, I know Mo and the Big Exit was a great one. It had powers, people dying. It was awesome. I know there's more in here. I think I watched... Well, I started Larry. I don't like the Larry Boy series. But I want to watch more VeggieTales in coming days. But VeggieTales is just a good show. Larry the Cucumber is something we do need. And I feel like watching it really proved my point of why we need VeggieTales. Apart from rewatching my old video, I don't think I really clarified why we need it. I clarified the characteristics of what we need in our world, but not why we need it. And I feel like that's because upon making that video, it had been maybe 10 years since I'd watched VeggieTales. Legit. Been a little. So, I want to now say it right now. We need VeggieTales in our life. We need to watch these vegetables teach us lessons about our world. And the Lord of the Rings series, again, is one of my favorites. Because they've got to travel to this place, and traveling there, they have to paddle off these things. It was just funny. Every time they get stuck in this bad position, and then Larry or one of them comes out like, I'm here to solve my problem. Let's pop it, squat it. The Jonah movie. I'm going to talk about it right now. 10 out of 10, probably one of the best animated movies ever. I mean, the song from it, Belly of the Whale, is just in the belly of the whale. It's a good song. It's a good movie. And road trip films are some of the best films ever, and I will stand by that. I mean, Funny People is the best film ever, but road trip films are great movies, and I think an animated road trip film, you don't get those much. I think the last road trip kids film I can remember, that I've seen at least, is Driving with the Kids Long Haul, and let's not forget about that. Trash Talk Season 2 is getting kicked off with the new Trash Talk, so yes. It's going to be first up after the worst movie, the Trash Talk movie Volume 2. I'm just going to point it out. VeggieTales is a great show, and Jonah the movie has some great characteristics. Has a road trip film that's more of a boat film. We get new characters, and I think another reason why I like VeggieTales so much and why people find it entertaining, the posters. Dude, VeggieTales got some good posters. And they never fail. Like, if they've got a bad poster, it's a bad thing. If it's a great poster, it's a good one. Even when it's a bad poster, it's a good one. VeggieTales just knew what they were doing at their time. They were ahead of their time, and that's why I'm here to finish off the whole VeggieTales thing. VeggieTales is the best. This is why we need VeggieTales, and VeggieTales is great. Now I gotta go watch more bad movies. Hi there, I'm Maggie.